How to get your first client. So you have no reviews, no portfolio, maybe you are just a student or a teenager. How do you convince someone to work with you? I have been on both sides of the business. I have been the client and also the one who do the pitching. So when it comes to closing a deal and getting a client, I know a thing or two. The method which I'm going to share is exactly what I use, and this worked for me. This is a template which you can use, and it has 4 distinct points, and all these 4 points are equally important. The first point is addressing your potential client with their first name. So not just hi, hello, hi dear. Address your potential client with their first name. Hi Ranson, hi Stacy, hi Christian, something like this. This makes them feel like you know them in a personal level, and also it makes them feel like you are more interested to work with them. This is just a small change, but it makes a big difference. The second point is to actually provide your service, offer your service for free. So it goes something like this. I am insert your profession. I am a video editor, graphic designer, web developer, whatever you are doing. And I am pretty skilled even though I am new to this. As I'm just starting out, I'm willing to work for free. All I ask for is your review if and only if you like my work. You get the point, right? You are offering your service for free, but you are asking them for a review. I will tell you how you can get the review later in the video, but that's the point, all right? Let's move on to the third point. So what is this one thing someone who is just starting out have, but someone who is well established, who is well skilled and experienced doesn't have? Can you guess? Time. T-I-M-E, time. For someone who is well experienced and established, they have a lot of clients, which means their attention and time is divided amongst all the clients. But for someone who is just starting out, all their time and attention they can give it to just one client. You should let your potential client know about this. You can say something like, as I'm just starting out, I will be 100% invested in this project and you will have my undivided attention. I will be responsive and do whatever it takes to make you a happy / satisfied client. You see how honest this thing is, but at the same time, see how good of a deal this is for your potential client. The last point is to include your work sample. My work samples are attached below. Please check them out. And this should be a link. I recommend you use a YouTube link. So upload your work in the form of a YouTube video and send them the link. That way you can get subscribers and views as well. So coming back to point number 2, how to collect reviews. There are 3 ways you can collect reviews. Let's start with the first and the one which I recommend, which is collecting reviews on Fiverr. This is a freelancing platform, and on Fiverr it is almost impossible to fake a review unless someone paid for a service. But in order to collect review on Fiverr, your client needs to pay you at least $5. But hear me out. If your client really likes your work and you do it for free, they will feel like they owe you something. So just think. So if somebody does something good for you, as a human, you feel like you should also do something good for them. You feel like you owe them something. You feel like you are in debt. Any decent person with good moral value will feel this. And hopefully your client will. If your client really likes the work you did for them for free, they may want to give you back something in return. So this often comes in the form of a tip, like $10 or $20. But instead of the tip, ask them to buy a $5 gig from your Fiverr and leave a review. That way, you can show the review to your future potential clients. And if you collect reviews on your Fiverr gig, Fiverr will promote your gig to other potential clients. By the way, if you don't have a Fiverr account, I don't know what you are doing. I think you should have a Fiverr account. Not because it is great, but because you can get some free exposure. So you don't have to pay anything, you just make your account, create a gig, and you get free exposure, which is free client. And if your client can't leave a review on Fiverr, you can also ask them to leave a review on your Facebook page. So make sure you have a Facebook page for your services. The other place where they can leave a review is the comment section of your YouTube video. So in your promo YouTube video, which you use to share to your client as your sample work, ask your satisfied client to come back to that video and to leave a review. That way, when you share the same video to your future potential clients, they can see the review in the comments section. And if you don't have a YouTube channel yet, I don't know what you are doing. You are supposed to have a YouTube channel no matter what. This YouTube channel has got me over 100 high paying clients. So start a YouTube channel today. There are 3 things which I always recommend. The first is a YouTube channel no matter what. Start a YouTube channel today. The second is what you are doing. That is a service. You are trying to offer a service, so that is why you are watching this video, right? The third thing which I recommend is to make some money by doing something no matter what. Something like a side hustle that doesn't take up a lot of your time, but something which you can do from home using your smartphone. I shared many ways you can do this in my previous YouTube videos. I will link it down below in case you are interested. That's it, my friends. If you have some questions, let me know in the comments down below, and see you in my next video.